Next up, we have the 2016 Hertelendy Signature Mountain Red from Napa Valley.
Wow. I mean, that's a connoisseur's wine for sure.
This really is. I mean, starting just with the vintage, which is outstanding.
This is a Napa Insider's wine, unless you are at a number of selected steakhouses around the world that carry it. But you're talking about Philip Titus, who is one of our favorite winemakers, really captures and can manage mountain fruit.
Yes.
And then you have, as you mentioned, a textbook vintage and three major sourcing peaks, which are Pritchard Hill, Howell Mountain, and Atlas Peak.
Yeah.
So a lot of density, a lot of richness. This is, again, a wine that I was so excited to lock in for this club.
Yeah, well, as you mentioned, hard to find, really meant for restaurants, and really showcases, to your point, those kind of high elevation mountain sites. You know, I don't know for you, but for me, these mountain appellations, or Pritchard Hill isn't an AVA, but obviously in terms of real estate,
absolutely
extremely prized.
The who's who.
But I get always this sort of beautiful elegance and balance from mountain sites, and a sort of earthy, brambly, dark fruited note as well. What about for you?
Yeah, to me, it's a lot of balance. And when you have the combination of the right winemaking team, the right fruit sources, and a wine like this that really kind of brings all the elements, it's like an elevated, kind of rich component.
And I like too, this is that we often talk about Bordeaux varieties and Bordeaux blends, but this has all five. So often maybe we'll see 3 of the 5 or 4 of the 5, but this has, you know, Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Cabernet Franc, Petit Verdot, and Malbec. So you kind of get the whole array all working harmoniously in your glass at the same time.
Absolutely. Speaking of harmony, what's the song for this one?
Well, this is UB40 red wine.
Which couldn't be more on point.
I mean, I'm always happy when I hear that song, right? There's nothing not to like about that song.
Absolutely. Puts everyone in a good mood.
It does.
The wine definitely pairs amazingly. I would dare to say, just with the song itself. You don't need a lot of food component to this.
No.
Even Grandma would say, "What, are you crazy? This is delicious on its own." Like,
just sit quietly at the table.
Yeah, exactly.
UB40.
Finish your wine. Wow.
Well, it's a great find, and I'm very excited to share it in the club.
Absolutely. Enjoy.
Cheers.
Cheers.